Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Smol's Family Reactions. There's a new Star Wars show coming out sometime this summer called The Acolyte. We've known about this show for a few years now, and when I first heard about it, I was really excited about it, but there's been a lot of news about what the show is, what it's going to represent, and I have mixed feelings of anticipation regarding the show. I have low expectations. I'm hoping that it's very good. I'm hoping that we get a good story, and I hope that it makes sense with what we know about Star Wars and Star Wars lore. This is going to take place during the time of I think the High Republic, before the prequels. I don't know how close up to the prequels this show will run, but it's basically a prequel to the prequels. I love this time. I think it's a great time to tell stories, but it's tricky because you have to make sure that you stay consistent with what we already know. And yes, please, let's get a good story, good production, things that I thoroughly enjoy about Star Wars. So I'm gonna react to this trailer right now. I am excited for it. I always get excited for Star Wars. I'm trying to keep everything. Let's just see what they give us, and I'm hopeful that it's very, very good. So, hey, if you're new, subscribe, comment, like. Let's check out the trailer, The Acolyte, coming out on Disney+. Okay, it says June 4th in the description. In an age of light, a darkness rises. Okay, so here we go. I already have questions. I have questions. So, but I'll watch the trailer, see what they give us, and then we'll talk.
Close your eyes. Your eyes
cool.
can deceive you. We must not trust them. Tell me what comes into your mind.
That's cool. I love that.
Light. Balance. I see fire.
Is that Trinity? It is. Sweet. I didn't know she was in it. Okay. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Someone is killing Jedi.
Someone's killing Jedi.
Makes sense.
Oh, I heard there's a
What happened?
Wookiee Jedi.
Darkness.
Darkness. So sweet. Oh, well, this is cool. I like this.
This
Looks
isn't
good.
about good or bad.
It's not about good or bad.
This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
Interesting.
What is that?
Oh, sweet. See, this is what I was... Okay. It looks good. I like the way it looks. June 4th. All right. Okay, so one of the things that I was curious about, as I've been following a little bit of what's going on with the Acolyte, was what kind of story are they going to tell us? And I was curious to see what kind of villain or what kind of darkness is going to be rising. And when I see the red lightsaber, it makes me think Sith, which is cool. I'm all about, hey, look, man, a good Sith villain is awesome. And there's lots of stuff that, like the Old Republic video game, lots of really cool Sith that show up there. But this is where I'm bothered, because Obi-Wan in A New Hope told Luke for over 1,000 generations the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic. And then we further that understanding in the prequels when on the Jedi Council, I think it's Ki-Adi-Mundi, says we haven't seen a Sith in 1,000 years, or I forget how he says it. So if this is a Sith, how does that then jive with this time of peace? The Sith are in hiding. Nobody has encountered a Sith. So if this really is a Sith, how do they tie it in? Does anybody that sees or encounters a Sith not survive? And this is where I'm talking about things need to make sense. There needs to be continuity. I'm big on story. I like a good story. I like it to make sense. Okay, the trailer itself, I thought it looked pretty good. It certainly looks like, I would say it looks like it's made for TV. It's not bad. It doesn't look, horrible. It doesn't look like horrible or anything, but it certainly has that kind of TV feel to it. I'm kind of questioning maybe some of the costume choices, but that's just preference. That's just me. I haven't followed any of the High Republic stuff. I tried to get into it. It just never really took for me. So I don't know during this time frame, during this era, how people are dressed or what they look like. So that's fine. But what I will say is this: I will give this show every chance, and I hope that it's really, really good, and that it gets people talking, that it tells a really good story. I'm not going to get into the politics behind the show or the agendas behind the show and which side you land on, what views you take. There's been things said that sometimes I wish just weren't said. That's just me. I go to this stuff for entertainment. I go to this stuff because I love Star Wars. I grew up with Star Wars, and I like for Star Wars. I love for Star Wars to succeed. I love for Star Wars to bring us into that galaxy where we can escape and just enjoy being around our heroes. And so I hope that this show is able to accomplish that and, further our understanding of the Star Wars galaxy. Such a rich tapestry of storytelling from, the old Republic to the time between the prequels and the original trilogy, and then even the original trilogy to the sequel trilogy. So many different stories that could be told, so many different characters that we could look at, new characters that we can meet. So, a little long-winded, but I'm keeping my expectations down on purpose, but I am looking forward to it because it's Star Wars. And based on the trailer, it looks like there's lots of new lightsabers, so who knows, maybe there'll be new lightsabers for the collection. So, let me know your thoughts on the trailer. It's been out, I think, most of the day today. But as I look at the on YouTube, the official Star Wars YouTube channel, this is this has almost 4 million views at the time that I'm recording this, and it's #1 on trending. So people are watching it. So real curious to see what people are saying about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I am, as I said, looking forward to it with cautious optimism. So we'll see what happens. Hey, may the Force be with you, and we will see you next time.